So I've done over 12 different pizza videos on my channel over the years. I've always went all out making my own sauces, my own doughs, and such as that. Today's video is totally different. I'm showing you how to make easy pizzas very fast for like your child's birthday party, Super Bowl party, things of that nature. Good tasting pizza, but you ain't got to go all out and you ain't got to spend 24 hours waiting on a dough to proof or anything like that. So like I said, it's a little out of character for what I do, but we're going to do it. We're going to get started with it right after this.
If you wanna cook backyard barbecue till you get your feel, you come to the right place. Restaurant Smoky Ribs. Smoky Ribs. Smoky
So like I said, super easy. The crust I'm using, and you could use any crust you find, but I'm just using the canned pizza crust like you find at your local grocery store. I've never used this, so I really don't know what the results are going to be like, but I'm thinking it's not going to be too bad actually. So we're going with that, and I'm going to go ahead and lay that out on this parchment paper, and we will actually be putting the pizza onto the pizza oven with the parchment paper. I've gotten completely away from using cornmeal and seminola flour and things of that nature. I found out that parchment paper works so much better. Yeah, this is totally different from what I normally do. I normally have my own dough that I work. I usually do a round pizza. This rolled out as a rectangle, and I'm just going to go with it. It's got to warm up some. It's still cold. You never put a cold dough on a hot pizza stone because it's going to crack. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and take a hot sauce, and we're going to take it over here to the stove along with some butter. We're going to mix it 50-50, and we're going to add some chicken meat to that. And so you know, another step showing you how easy it is, I bought a rotisserie chicken last night at a local supermarket in the deli section, and earlier I took and shred all that meat off. So it's a mixture of white meat and dark meat, and I did not cook it. You know me, normally if I was doing this from scratch, I would have built my own dough. I would have took that chicken out there and I would have grilled it in one of my cookers. And but that's not what this video is about. It's showing you just very simple, very easy, how to put it all together, get it out there and get it done. You can do them one after another for like a pizza party. So let's go ahead and do the sauce. So I just lit my fire. I've got it on a high heat. Going to melt in 2 sticks of butter, which is equivalent to 1 cup of butter. And 2 sticks. All right, our butter is almost melted, so I'm going to add in 1 cup of the Frank's Red Hot Sauce. You can use whatever hot sauce you like. I'm not sponsored by Frank's, I'm just using their product. Durkee Red Hot makes a good sauce as well. So I'm just now coming up to a simmer. We got a pretty good mix on this. So here is the rotisserie chicken that I pulled earlier. This is all the meat off of that chicken. It was a small chicken, but that should be plenty of meat for what I'm doing today. And that is it. We're just going to let this soak in this sauce. I'm going to turn the fire off. All right, there again. Normally I would make my own blue cheese dressing. I would show you step by step how to make a killer blue cheese. But since this is an easy version, I bought it from the store. This happens to be a really good blue cheese. There again, not sponsored. And we're going to use this as our base. We're just going to get good coverage all across the bottom here. Blue cheese and buffalo style wings, they just pair together. That's always been the way it goes. And so we're sticking to the same flavor profile of this pizza. I've actually had a buffalo style pizza. I actually had them quite a few times in the past, and I like them, man. They're really good. So now we're going on with the chicken. You just see me put together inside of this hot sauce. We don't want to go super heavy and really weight this down. You want to spread it out. Just have chicken and, you know, throughout it, but not too much and not too heavy. All right, so I'm out of character again. Normally I would shred my own cheese instead of using the bag stuff. And the reason I don't use the bag stuff, they add a starch into that to stop the individual pieces from sticking together. But in a case like this, where you have to spit out a lot of pizzas, you will save time and money by going with this, and it's going to work just fine. You're still going to have a good melty cheese, and we're not putting a whole lot on there. About what you see right here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the pizza oven fired up. We're gonna get this ready. We're just gonna set this off to the side and just let it hang out. And we'll get that oven up. And then while it's coming up, I'll go ahead and put the second one together as well. And we'll meet you outside momentarily. I just slid out the parchment paper here a few minutes ago. This is a long pizza. It's actually overhanging the stone. This stone is 15 inches. So what I'm going to do now is pull it out. And so we don't overcook one end, we're going to rotate this. And it is hot. Ooh, yes sir, it's hot. Now we're going to let the other end cook a little bit. And there we go. All right, so let's see what we're looking like on this end. Oh yeah, we're starting to get some nice color all the way around. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna call this. This pizza looks done to me. So off we go. So hey, the rectangle pizza actually did work. Got a little bit more char on this one end than what I would normally want. But the rest of it looks fantastic. And so we're just gonna cut this right here on this peel. It's still a little hot. And right up the middle. So let's give it a taste and see what we think for this easy peasy pizza here. Looks good to me. The bottom looks good. All right, we're going in. Oh man, that's really good. I'll tell you what, even though all these products that went into this pizza was bought in a store, nothing really homemade about it, that is 10 times better, probably 15 times better than any frozen pizza you'll ever buy. Matter of fact, I'm really liking this. That crust ended up real nice and thin. It's got a little crisp to it on the bottom. Yes sir, all day, any day, I'd take that. All right, so I'm gonna bring this indoors and let people start eating. What I'm getting ready to do is show you another really cool, really fast thing you can do that's not a pizza, but it's gonna have the exact same ingredients that this has. Be right back. So here you go. You're looking at a buffalo chicken quesadilla, man. Does it get any better? I love buffalo chicken wings. One of my favorites, always has been. But now you got it all inside of a quesadilla. You can do it on top of a pizza, and it's super easy. All store-bought ingredients. And like I said, I hardly ever do a video like this, so I hope you're enjoying it. Give you some ideas for your little kids' birthday parties, your adults, Super Bowl parties, whatever, man. This is good stuff. So let's go into our pizza oven. We're going to do both sides. We're going to lay it right there. And it's not going to take long. Let's flip it over, see what we got. And by the way, I took 2 of these full-size tortillas and I used an egg wash, and I took a fork and I just pressed them really good. So you got 2 tortillas here and everything is sandwiched in between. But see the nice toast we got on that? Exactly what we're wanting, about 30 seconds. We did in fact just do a temperature check and it's reading right at 700 degrees. A little hotter than what I normally do pizzas at, but you can adjust that with your vents on your Weber. First time ever using it, I'm calling it a success. There we go, nice quesadilla. Ooh, look at that. It's just dripping with the butter. Here we go. Where, we're here? I got something right here?
Right there,
Right here? You sure? Okay. Is it gone?
No,
We good?
yeah, it's gone.
Okay, we're good.
It has hot sauce there. You see it good.
It's got a lot of butter. That's from the sauce. That normally would be on your chicken wing. You know how it gets all over your hands. This is no different, man. This is fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Not just a pizza, but I really like these quesadillas. Something very easy, something you could throw together, just all store-bought stuff. And that was pretty much what I was wanting to accomplish today, just to show you an easy version of how to come up with some really good eats. And this, in fact, it is. And this would be fantastic, like at Super Bowl parties and such as that. Now, I know you're probably wondering about what I cook these on. That is made by onlyfireoutdoor.com. And they have a lot of things on their website. This is a new version of this pizza oven. They had another version a couple of years ago, and this one is totally different. And I think I'm one of the first actually to review this on YouTube or anywhere else for that fact. But it did very well, no complaints whatsoever. And for my first time using it, of course, I would learn over time how to play with my bottom vents and get my temperature where I really want it. But hey, I just had it jacked wide open and I like the results, no problem whatsoever. But I do think in the future I would use a round pizza versus a rectangular because it was getting a little too close towards the back of the oven. It's a 15-inch stone, which is a good size pizza. In last week's video, I used a rotisserie. The rotisserie came from Only Fire as well. They have a lot of different things on their website. Go check it out. And more than likely, you can do a search on Amazon and find the exact thing that you're wanting. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's totally out of character for me from what I normally do, but I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, smoke your ribs.